The 7 deadly enemies of man, also known as the 7 deadly sins, are a group of demons that are based off the concept of the same name from Judaism and Christianity. They consist of pride, envy, greed, wrath or hatred, sloth or laziness, gluttony or selfishness, and lust or injustice. Each demon has the power to possess humans, or even superheroes for that matter, and influence their minds, making them act off the demon's base desires. The 7 Deadly Enemies of Man debuted alongside Captain Marvel in Whiz Comics number 2 from December of 1939. They are so powerful and corrupting that they must be contained within 7 grotesque statues, made to mock the very demon housed within them. They are found in the Rock of Eternity, the lair of the wizard Shazam. The original capture of these demons was depicted in World's Finest Comics number 262, when Shazam is approached by the Champion, the first in a line of heroes that led to Captain Marvel. The two fly at the speed of light to break through the barriers of time and space, in order to arrive in ancient times, at a place unheard of in modern history books, that old. They arrive at the Mountain of Gods, which housed 6 forgotten beings of man. Captain Marvel is asked to aid Champion to battle a being known as Evil, a monster with 3 forms: sin, terror, and wickedness. As they fight evil, the heroes discover its servant gods: laziness, hate and envy, pride and selfishness, greed and injustice. Shazam and Champion defeat evil, and his 3 forms return to 1. Champion sends Shazam back to 1980 and tells him he will find a way to contain the creatures. Captain Marvel pays a visit to the old wizard and comes to the realization that Shazam was the hero known as Champion thousands of years ago. Despite being housed in the colorful and cartoony statues within the Rock of Eternity, the 7 deadly enemies, or sins of man, have escaped on numerous occasions to cause havoc. The most dangerous of them all is pride. He's the leader of the group, and much like in Christianity, is the oldest and most severe of all the sins. Sins themselves and the act of sinning are behaviors associated with the abusive and/or excessive use of one's own natural occurrences and emotions. They are human nature taken to the extreme. Many of them can be persuasive, seductive, and tantalizing, and the colorful and cartoonish appearances of the statues found within Shazam comics are alluring in their own way. They draw you into them, pique your curiosity. In their early appearances, they all looked very similar when outside their containers, but newer versions, like the New 52 for example, have given them more of a personality. Each demon is different in their own way. Sins can be viewed upon as evil, depending on what it is you believe. Shazam stories depicting the 7 are a simple case of good versus evil. The heroes are fighting the very flaws and acts of villainy found within the hearts of the human race. Its themes are black and white. Heck, in the 1980s, they even spelled it out for you. Yes, the 7 deadly enemies of man are demons that influence others, but they are only heightening our own faults and weaknesses as a collective. They are each physical embodiments of the flaws found within the human race. As humans, we can be evil, we can be vicious, barbaric at times, and these creatures highlight that fact. They bring the villains out in all of us. What do you guys think of the 7 deadly enemies of man? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel to be notified of all future content I release. As always, I will see you in the next one. Take care.